Hi, it's Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Tuesday, April 14th, 2026. The sun today is at 24, moving to 25 degrees of dynamic and impetuous fire sign Aries. There are 4 major planets in Aries right now, plus Chiron, called the Wounded Healer, and today they are about to be joined by a 5th. So some big shifts going on today. Now, the moon is moving through the mid to late degrees of mystical, magical, often escapist water sign Pisces. So we're here in the kind of iridescent blue to symbolize the water sign of Pisces, often like a chameleon, just kind of likes to sparkle all around. And the moon is kind of sparkling today. It's making some wonderful aspects. The moon at 17 degrees of Pisces in the morning makes a harmonious flowing trine to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion, sitting at 17 degrees of Cancer. That's about as lovely and optimistic as it gets. 8:23 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 11:23 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 4:23 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That is a lucky and big picture kind of energy. The moon also midday, here, at least here in the United States, afternoon to evening in Europe and parts east, at 18 degrees of Pisces makes another harmonious angle, and this is a 60-degree sextile to Venus, the planet of love and affection, which is at 18 degrees of Taurus, well situated in its home sign. This is about as loving as it gets right here, too. And look at the times. 11:11 p.m., 11:11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 2:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 7:11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Doesn't get any better than that. Now let's talk about Mercury, the planet of communication. It has been toiling away for a couple of months now in the water sign of Pisces, which is not its favorite territories because the mind is logical and rational, and it tends to fog out in Pisces. Well, today it is moving, but before it does, at 29 degrees of Pisces, it makes a nice smooth sextile, 60-degree angle. It's to Uranus, the planet of sudden change and often chaos, sitting at 29 degrees of Taurus. Uranus changes signs in about 10 days or so. So this is one of those Eureka kind of moments where the mind may get some brilliant ideas, but also be kind of whacked out, just kind of moving all the way around here. So it's one of those days where you're going to have to focus your attention because your mind may not be there. 10:10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 1:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 6:10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Mercury does move into, you guessed it, Aries, making 5 major planets plus Chiron in Aries tonight. 8:21 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 11:21 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 4:21 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So even more fire to contend with coming up, but today, some lovely Piscean water. I'm Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website. Please do. I'm going to raise my prices soon. starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy today, no matter what.